So yesterday, Kyle Kuzma had this really interesting tweet diving into the CBA and how it affects player movement and players in today's league, and I really want to get into it. The CBA was originally pitched as a parity play, trying to distribute talent around the league so one roster couldn't really stack a bunch of talent like we've seen in the past, but we're starting to see the side effects of the CBA and some of the downsides to it. He talks about how front offices are no longer making basketball decisions. They're making decisions purely on just the fact that they have to get under the second apron out of fear. And I honestly think this played a vital role in why this guy is no longer a Boston Celtic. The Celtics and the media are going to push the narrative that Jaylen Brown was a bad teammate, he was bad for the locker room, his Twitch streams are bad, and he's creating too much drama outside. But I really think the main reason why he's no longer on the roster is they did not want to pay him his 2-year, $142 million extension that he was due this offseason. And this is the main reason why the Celtics didn't get the same haul that people thought they should have got for Jaylen Brown, because other teams just aren't willing to commit that much capital for someone who's going to be making $70 million. But if you rewind 10 years, this wouldn't have been a problem. Owners would have ate the luxury tax, they would have signed these guys, and they wouldn't have to deal with the second apron penalties that people have to deal with today. And the way the CBA is currently set up, if you're not a max player or a rookie, it kind of puts you in a position where teams aren't willing to commit a lot of capital to you because it's not really worth it for them. Players like Jalen Duren and Peyton Watson 5 years ago would not have been on the market still. They would have had their rookie extensions signed 3 to 4 months ago, max deals 4 years, no questions asked. So don't get me wrong, I love the current parity era we're in and the competitive basketball we have, especially in the playoffs, but I still don't think teams should be penalized for their homegrown talent and players they've drafted and poured time into, having to get rid of these guys for basically nothing just to stay under some imaginary second apron because they're going to get extra penalties for it. I think the NBA can find a way to keep some of the elements of the parity era while also still incorporating some protections for these teams that develop talent and draft them. But let me know how you guys feel, if you guys feel there needs to be changes made, or if we just leave it the same and roll with what's going on right now.